Here with following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and who knows what the frack be Commodore Productions will say next. Like, subscribe.
Ho, ho, ho! Captain Boone Claus here. How's everybody doing? We got Captain Finn today on panel, Suzanne,
Hello.
Alice,
Hello.
and Crazy Horse. What's up, everybody?
Where's my pants?
You better feed that damn horse over there. He's hungry.
Got a whole bag of meat in the truck.
And also, everybody, read what's on the panel here. Anybody uses any hurt words to anybody on panel or chat, you'll be timed out, sent down to the spiders. You don't want that. Those spiders haven't been fed for at least 3 or 4 days, and they're pretty hungry right now.
Oh, where are the spiders?
Especially that big lime green one. Since Jens was down there and tried to kill him, he's really mad.
He ended up eating them.
And they haven't had their load of tribbles lately, so they're extra hungry.
Yeah. I really don't like putting stuff up like this, but when you get somebody in chat saying hateful words to people on panel, well, this is what happens. You know, it is Christmas time. We don't need to do this bull crap at all. It's supposed to be a fun, happy month, so let's continue to make it a fun, happy month.
That being said, Jim, it costs nothing to be kind.
Right. Be kind to each other. Help each other. If they run short of money, if you can give it to them, be nice and gentle, easy. Help everybody out. It's that simple.
Being said, I'd like to throw a shout out to oh my goodness.
What's his
Never mind.
face?
Brain
That guy.
what is brain?
I can't. My brain just went blank.
Rod Thunderheart. I read your mind.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Rod Thunderheart. He's an amazing, amazing human being.
Gotcha.
Told you,
And-
Dexter, stop.
And if you're on panel, if you want to talk to people in chat, if someone's long-winded or whatever, that's fine. I don't care. It's still a form of communications.
Hooray!
We all need to communicate with each other a lot better. If there's a problem, you need to come up to the panel here or go into the back studio and iron out your differences.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Your show.
All right, let's get to the chat here. We got Suzanne says, "I'm here." And Suzanne says, "I lost the link." Oh man. But she did find it because she's up here.
I found it.
And Captain says, "Find the link, Suzanne." LEG, howdy, what's up?
Hi, LDG.
And Crazy Horse, evening all. And Captain says, "Hooray!"
Yay! I can talk
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, some people don't like it that if you're on panel that you still type in the chat, but if someone's long-winded and I've been on panels and they're long-winded, I'm going to type in the chat.
I haven't mastered figuring that one out yet.
Alice says, hey. Remember, this ain't the Sci-Fi Channel.
How you doing?
I'm doing better now than I was earlier. Thank you.
Yeah.
Earlier, I was blowing up airbags.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun doing the airbags. Type I got it. It's got like a small pump, and I was talking to Crazy Horse on his backstage, and he goes, "What the hell are you doing?" So I'm not pumping what you think I'm pumping. I'm pumping airbags. I did about probably 30 of them in about a half an hour. It's a slow process,
Strengthening that muscle.
Crazy
it's like
horses backstage, huh?
it's a lot cheaper to do it that way than buy the ones that are pre-aired up. The ones that are pre-aired up, well, they'll die on you within 30 days.
What are the airbags for?
Shipping,
Shipping.
like me putting a keyboard in a box and send it to you and Harlem so he can get his computer going.
Yeah, right.
But since there's a tariff on all the stuff, that's why I keep saying if you can find one in your area, you just go from there.
Yeah.
eBay is all over the place. Amazon's all over the place. You should have an Amazon somewhere over there.
Oh, we do, I'm sure.
Yeah. But there is a thing called, it's a great invention that was made years ago. It's called a pad of paper and pencil.
He said that your script wouldn't be ready till about summertime.
Yeah.
Damn.
But when I do fan films, everything I do in fan films is about real life.
Okay.
Things that's going on around me. That's what I do in the 23rd century.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. That's like Breach and that. Breach came up because people breaking into accounts and stuff like that. That's how Breach came. The Repair series came up when my truck broke down, and pretty much everything that's in that Breach, that Repair series happened to me while I was trying to get my truck fixed.
Oh.
So that's what all that's about. If Harlem watches all that stuff, he might get confused. I don't know.
Pretty hard to confuse that boy.
Yeah,
Tell you, man.
But if there's anything like in real life that's going on, someone picking on you or whatever, that's a story that you want to write. That you sit down, you write it out, you assign different characters to it, and you just go from there.
Harlem should do a story about being on a starship where there's no keyboards.
Yeah, there you go.
He hasn't been in school since grade 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be 17 on Boxing Day. For what? Why send him to school? He's been homeschooled all this time. He's smarter than half his damn teachers. Like, there's a real joy to having a child that's autistic and intelligent on top of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a brain. Bit of a freak.
Brain. What's his brain?
Oh.
The brain that just turns off automatically without you knowing it.
Overactive, man.
Yeah, I know. That happens to me all the time, too. I could think I want to say something by the time I get ready to say it, and they're like, yeah, okay. I forgot it.
You get this point of conversation, and you'll see.
Yeah, I used to know. Well, I know a guy in Medina. He was homeschooled, and his mother sent him off to high school.
Yeah.
When he went to high school, he got more dumber.
I could have sent him to high school at grade 6. Easy.
Did you? Yeah.
I could have, but I didn't bother. He'll just go write the exams eventually, and that'll be it.
Yeah, the guy I know, he was more smarter being homeschooled than going to school.
There you go.
That's what I believe in.
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I went to school and I barely graduated, but I went to school, got through it. I didn't understand stuff. I was in special ed. I guess everyone tells me, oh, look how far you came. Yeah, well, I never did any drugs or I got drunk once. I'll never get drunk again. But
Because
I
Harlem's
see.
autistic, they tried to put him in a special needs class. I lost my noodle. I lost it. I
Wow.
went into the principal's office, and principal and I know each other because obviously we grew up in the same small town. And I grabbed him.
Yeah.
I said, "What are you doing, buddy? This ain't
Yeah.
happening. You get out of there." So that thing is for special kids, and I don't mean his special.
Right.
So I pulled him out of school. That was it. Homeschooled after that.
And also, just let you know, I do have a time limit today, and I'll be home about 10 after 9. But Wednesday she don't work, so no hold bar that day.
Okay.
But last week she was sick. She's getting better. She's trying to get her voice back. She don't have a temp or anything. She just coughing her head off, and it's kind of crazy. But she's getting there.
Sucks. I'd like to wish all of you a Merry Christmas if we don't meet up before then, and hope everybody has a safe and happy time.
Yep. Merry Christmas, Suzanne.
Merry Christmas.
Going to be a very quiet one here.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night. Don't go anywhere. And my puppies are doing the same thing they always do. Sleep under my table and snore. I tell you, I got to find my other sound box. I got a separate mic. It's over there. I need to find a new sound box. I got both. I got two of them. I don't know. They're mixed up in my stuff I'm selling. This box here, it's on its last legs. I mean, I used to push buttons and there. What the hell's that crow and the gunfire for? Those damn crows around, you know. But I still use it. I still use it for my fan film stuff. Hey, Gorilla!
Hey,
Gorilla!
Yep.
Where do I get those blow-up bags, Jim?
Blow-up bags?
Yeah.
Oh, the ones I was playing with today?
Yeah.
You go to eBay and punch up shipping airbags.
Okay.
And there's all kinds in there. I mean, you can get from 500 airbags to 800 airbags, but you got to pump them up yourself.
Okay. I got a few $1,000s worth of really expensive China I'd like to sell and get rid of.
That'll work. Alice says, Gorilla, I hope you're having a great night. I think Gorilla is live.
He is.
Yeah.
On double duty.
He's double dipping.
That does happen. I had that anti-derivative Jill in my chat while she was live. I thought, wow.
Impressive.
Mm.
And I sent Scotty a link. So, hey, Scotty.
He'll deny it.
Oh.
It's Jim's fault. He didn't send me a link.
Well, maybe I'll go do a screenshot and show you. Will I do better than Daniel? I don't know. I can do screenshots on my cell phone faster than that.
Only took him half an hour. Well, actually, he hasn't done it yet, has he? Still hasn't found that screenshot.
I wouldn't know what to do either, but I learned how to do it on my cell phone because I got that phone that's got the pin in it. I pull the pin out, I bring up what I want, I pull the pin out and hit snapshot, and boom, you're done. And press yes or okay, and she's saved in the system.
Well, that's much less complicated than mine, where you got to do the 3-finger hold and hold your nose right and like blink twice to get it to go.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like a personal problem.
Well,
Who
that's
else
it.
do we have in chat?
Uh-oh. And Larry from Be Yourself Adventures wrote me a letter earlier. Yeah, I wish I could join, but I'm in the process of moving. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, he's been coming and going. And then, let's see. Dang dogs. Just snoring like crazy down there.
I got to go find the cat in a few minutes. He used to be down here snoring.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, old Scotty wrote me a letter about a year ago, but I'll go ahead and get this part read here because I can run, and I'll bring it up and show you that I sent him a damn link. But he'll probably deny it.
Yep, he already did.
I never got it.
That's what he said last night on my show. Still, it was nice to have him on panel. Well,
Yeah.
we started talking.
Yep. So what's everybody want for Christmas?
A baseball bat.
Baseball bat now, huh?
Yeah, no glove though, or balls.
Things been changing. Every time I ask that, it's always a different answer.
No, it's fridge the other 2 times. I've been consistent on the fridge. Still want that fridge.
There you go.
Needing that fridge.
We kind of got what we asked for, the new TV, and then we get it home, and I had also bought a new audio cable and tried it on the old TV, and poof, now it's working.
There you go.
So I haven't even unboxed the new TV yet.
Poof to poof, huh?
Oh, you guys need a microphone.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Yeah, I
Right.
already paid $40 for this one right here.
I got my
That's
fingers
it.
crossed for those Amazon gift cards from the docs from work. I've been very good this year, and I've been working extra hard.
Yep. I sent that to Scotty 48 months ago.
Brilliant. Can you send a copy of that to me? I might do an entire show called Scotty's Lying.
Scotty's lying.
Yeah.
Damn.
As I fully get him out of my system, that bunny boiler.
Oh, actually still
There,
up.
I updated my avatar.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Oh, Suzanne, put her avatar back up.
Yeah.
I did. Now you know what I look like.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why StreamYard likes to make the little avatars so small unless you get that background software.
That's the painting I had done a few years back.
All right. Guess I better go back to the chat, see what's going on. Hey,
We'll talk
Gorilla.
about the chat.
Gorilla says, hey, Alice, back is killing me, but at least my chest stopped hurting so much that I wanted to take a toaster bath.
Yeah.
All righty then. Toaster
But I
bath.
can never tell where people are in the world, so I'm going with a toaster bath was a thing wherever he's at.
Yeah.
Hi, Gorilla.
Hey, crazy horse.
Into the thing and zap, zap, zap.
Alice says, Gorilla, glad you're on the men. Did you have the curd?
Crud.
He goes, yeah, curd, crud, whatever. All right, crazy. Read that one then.
VP said I was an a-hole because I gave one of the guys a ride down to Pizza Ranch, but I told him when I was ready to leave, I was leaving. 9 out of the 12 got up and put coats on. Should have been a hint.
Yeah.
And
We
you
were
went for
ready
another
to
plate.
leave. He went for another plate, so I left as A there.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, I watched that as well. I was just laughing my head off. I'm like, what a moron.
And nobody gave him a ride back.
If I see people putting jackets on, it ain't time to go get more food. It's time to go home, you think. Alice says, always goes around this time of year.
Probably the reason I stay indoors.
Yep. That's it of the chat. I was wondering why that was staying up.
See, and that exact reason that Gorilla was mentioning about people not getting the hint when it's ready to leave was almost the exact reason I skipped our Christmas party this year, because there was no great exit strategy. And it's one of those things where you probably would have got up, started easing your way to the door, and then somebody would have got right in front of you, and you would have done the 2-step shuffle where you're kind of shuffling closer. You're looking at the door, and people just keep like yapping at you.
And just want to shut up.
And then you're just like, oh.
There you go. I know some people ask me, so why do you use the circles all the time? Because you can see the background nice, but if you use this, look at the background, you're not seeing that much. Of course, you can see the 2 ladies on Santa's arms over there.
Yeah, Santa's quite a busy guy tonight.
Arms and laps.
Me, I like the elf in the green. She's got those fishnets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I used to have my hair that exact same color.
Did you?
And I have photo evidence to prove it.
So that's why I like to use the circles like these, because you can see more of the background.
Alice, are you blonde or a redhead like me?
Excuse me?
I said, is Alice a blonde or a redhead like me?
Alice is a brunette that has red undertones, so I can totally pull off the redhead look, because my grandmother was a natural redhead.
I hear you.
Yeah, I didn't know until I was much older that she wasn't a redhead. All through high school, she was a redhead and looked natural.
I'm not touching that one.
Oh yeah.
There's a kind of the carpet scenario going on there that,
Well,
that's it. Those are waxed.
Yeah, there's 2 ways of telling the natural hair color. Eyebrows and down below.
No, I did go so far as to get the eyebrows done too, so the eyebrows did match.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
You gotta commit.
I guess.
And then it gets quite expensive nowadays.
I had a friend that was an albino.
Oh.
Yep. All the hair was white. Like, how do you know you've gone gray?
I can only hope that when I go gray, it ends up being that beautiful, silvery, really classy gray. So you don't have to dye it. You don't have to fuss with it, and just let it be beautiful and natural in your older age.
That's what I've got happening now. But because you have to outgrow it, right?
Yeah.
Part of it's that, and part of it's whatever, and whatever. I just look a mess.
No, and I love a woman that can just go natural.
I stay inside. I can go natural.
It says so much about a woman's character. I look at these women that are, at work that are you know, up in their 60s and stuff like that. And I'm just like, girlfriend, you're beautiful the way you are. Quit chasing. Just let
I'm
it.
60 now. Yeah, I hear you. I was going to dye it, and I have a hair dye here. My grandson looked at me and he said, Grandma. I said, yes, Harlem. He said, why? Why? Why are
Yeah.
you faking it? Just let it go, man.
Yeah.
You're old. Embrace it.
You are 60. You do not need to be dyeing your hair.
Walk away.
Embrace being old.
Do you hear this?
You are
I
old.
love it.
Hey, Harlan.
Just be old.
You're over half of your lifespan already. Just be old.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't realize how close he is to ending his. There
Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry.
you go.
I've seen that commercial so damn much. I say it all the time.
We
Don't
live
know
in
why.
such a tiny town, 200 and something people, they say. I've
Yeah.
maybe met 12. Yeah, I don't know anybody. Not a soul. He knows the whole damn town.
Actually, people is technically a village.
It's a village.
Technically, yeah, a town is like a few thousand people. I think when you're only a few hundred, it's a village. I'm kind of careful to see. Like when you're only a few hundred people, it's a village. You know, like I think 5 or 10,000 could be a town.
Walk away, man.
How does this think like?
Oh, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Get that keyboard and mouse going there, Harlan.
6 months to
Potatoes
write
and
a
carrots.
script. George R. Harlem.
I know, right? He's doing
The
some
guy
acting thing.
that wrote my first script took 8 months, and he kept changing it every month. It's like, okay, so why do I do? I'm not gonna sit down and try to figure out what the actors say. I know other fan film guys that when they have a break, an hour break, they can write out 2 fan films in an hour. That's damn good. I can't do that. I can think of something, but that's about it. And any time when I think of something, I do call Matt and I say, hey, listen to this, and either he say yay or nay or you're nuts or crazy or whatever.
I think I'm a little jealous. I had to become Santa Horse to get in on a little bit of the action.
I see that. Look at that.
Aww.
Well,
I just can't.
so far, the real live horse, not just the crazy one, but the 4-legged one, is the one that's got the biggest Christmas present so far yet, besides the TV, which is still debatable. One of the girls from work who I spent some time with after the other one got ate by the bear showed up today to work with a 55-pound bag of feed from Auntie Caroline via Horsey Claus.
Wow.
So,
that horse is happy.
She's a very happy girl, very spoiled girl.
So like, look at that big ass thing of food. How am I going to eat all that? One kernel at a time.
Oh yeah, she likes to nibble.
That's why she likes to try to get in the house every time we open up the door. And as soon as
really?
she blows it, she got her mouth on the knob trying to figure out how to turn it. If she could grip it a little harder, she'd probably be letting herself in the house on her own.
Wow.
Yeah. They are smart.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see anything else in chat going on. We got 5 people watching. Everybody hit that thumbs up out there if you can. Always show support to your to the channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and please watch my videos. Thank you. Yeah, keep watching those videos. You never know what you're going to see. And of course, anytime that you watch a video, sometimes you might miss something, and the next time you watch it, I don't remember that part. It's there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting you up for your knowledge when things start warming up, let me tell you.
Yep.
I want a really nice yard this year, and you're going to help me do it.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are.
Well, we're going
I
to
want
go
to
ahead.
put in a fountain and a garden and a, you name it, a pond. I'm going to pick your brain. I'm going to pick your brain.
I went ahead and changed the message board. Go back to the regular one.
Oh, look. In the background, it looks like Allison getting showered with gifts for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay. But we need to spread the love. And I can't wait to hear what Suzanne's plans are for her garden.
Oh, I want roses. I want grapes. I want it all. I planted an apple tree last year.
Ooh. So I have a thing for mini roses.
Yes.
Saving them from the grocery store.
Yes, and saving them from the grocery store. We've rehabbed 5 so far.
Hey, speaking of the double that we talked about him about 2 minutes ago. Hey, Matt, what's up? Glad to see you, Matt. Beam aboard. And Grilla says, "Hey, Arnold." Oh boy.
He stole my line.
Yeah, Larry wrote back and says, "Hey, no worries. Okay." Yeah, I forgot he was moving. Moving to a bigger place, I guess. I don't remember. And Grilla says, "Matt." Yeah. Yeah, but I do run everything through Matt anymore. Called him my story advisor. Plus, he gives me a lot of info just to top off his head. Sometimes I wish I could turn on a darn tape recorder and record everything, because by the time he gets done and I say, "Okay, yeah, can you tell me again?" He goes, "Nope, I can only say it once and that's it." He's on a roll. But
There's
we
a lot
got
of
ways.
There's a lot of times I would.
Yeah.
Oh, I would kill for one of those old school tape recorders like you used to have in school.
Yeah.
Because I have those same moments when I'm sitting in the car, in those nice quiet moments on the way to work, and I'm kind of lost in thought, getting all creative, and I'm like, if I could just say what I had to say, it'd be there. I could go back and look at it, listen to it again. So I'm there with you with the tape recorder.
Well, hell, anymore, if you're on StreamYards with someone and someone says something, hit the record button on the side.
I'm never that pontificating that late, though.
Yeah. There he is.
Did we lose Suzanne?
We lost Suzanne. Her internet must get wonky. But she was up here for a good half an hour or more. So thank you, Suzanne, for popping up there for a while. That's the longest that she's been up here. It was great to have her up here. Damn internet. I told you.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Rock and roll.
Matt's in a tree over there. Watch out. You got that Vulcan over there next to you.
Oh, that Vulcan. I got some for his ass.
And you got Captain on the side with his guitar out.
No, I don't have to use a guitar.
And Suzanne says, "Hey, Gorilla." And hey, Matt.
Hey,
Suzanne says,
Suzanne.
"You pop up and she pops down." Huh. LDG, hello. I don't think he's here. He just popped in and said, I don't think he even said anything. Alice says, "Suzanne, it's okay. We take you where, oh, we'll take you when we can." I mean, I haven't even read this much since high school.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And LEG earlier really didn't say anything. He just popped in.
I guess
There's
my
nothing there.
blank was it.
Yeah. Blank.
Blank comment.
Yeah.
Nothing. Usually they usually don't work. Usually they probably just hit a space bar and hit enter, and that was it.
Yeah. Suzanne says, "Alice, thanks. Thanks, hung and kisses." Anytime, Alice says.
Yeah, we got some more cold weather coming in next week. Ooh, I hate cold.
We're at 35 right now.
You can keep that cold shit up there.
Yeah.
Oh, we were seeing somewhere where over the 8th or so, they were talking 20 inches here. Alice, don't do that.
They can keep that white stuff.
My snowshoeing and skiing is not up to par for that much snow.
Yeah. It gets crazy sometimes. Right now, we got green grass. We got rain coming in during this weekend and some next week. But after that, I think it's going to get cold again. And when January and February shows up, that's when we get snowy again. And when March shows up, which my birthday is March 1, I'm always number one. Remember that. I'm always number one. That's why everybody gives me the middle finger, because I'm always number one. See?
Yeah. December the 29th, 30th, and 31st going to be in the 20s, 28 here. It's going to probably feel like 20 here.
But of course, in March, we don't have too much of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Scotty, what's up?
Not much. How you doing, man?
All right.
Hi,
Thank you
Scotty.
for the invitation.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, hi, Scotty. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Man, we got Alice and Crazy Horse up here. Captain Affinity, and Matt and me.
Hello.
That's
and
great.
of course, that Scotty R37. Ha 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 ha.
So how are things? What's going on? I just sort of barged in. I got the invitation and double plus quicked it.
Yeah. Well, if you remember last time you was up here when I had an open chat, you said a few things to Mikey and Jay.
Yes.
And on Jay's channel, he showed you the video and you apologized to them.
Yes, sir.
I think you owe me apologize because you said it on my channel as well. Plus, I spent 12 hours to make that damn video.
Well,
did I call you names?
You didn't call me names. You just said it on my live stream.
So I kind of soured the party?
Well, yeah, I would think so. I mean, that was the very first open panel I did. And you came up and said a couple of things to a couple of people, and like, wow, really?
Well, I didn't mean to. Well, I said what I said, and I apologize to the people that I said it to. And you are correct that it is, and I've been told this many times, that I should be aware of the venue in which I say things. And so if you, dude, I like you. I think you're great. And if I messed up your Cabbage Patch, that was not my intention. If I was rude in your house, which I was, you feel that I was, then yes, I absolutely apologize.
Well, thank you very much, Scotty. That's great. So we got that out of the way. So what's going on with you?
Oh man. I've been in so many bad parking lots today. Like, the weird thing is that I think that I'm the only one who knows how to drive. Everyone else thinks they know how to drive. And so anyway, I just that was awful. I had to send something to the United States of America. I had to fill out all these duty forms. I stopped in at a bar and I found out that the bartender's hamster died as recently as this morning.
Oh, geez.
I know, right? The hamster's name was Harley. It was a boy. And I was like, you're cooler for having a boy hamster named Harley. Because that makes me think of Harley Davidson as opposed to Harley Quinn. And I'm like, Harley. So big ups to Harley.
There you go.
May he rest in peace.
Yes.
Yep. Well, let's get back to Chad here. Suzanne says, I'm in Canada. 20 inches would bury us big time. And Suzanne says, February is our worst month. Yeah, mine's January and February. But like I was saying earlier, March is really nothing. It's just like a lamb. And Suzanne says, oh, glad I dropped out. What?
No, she's not a fan of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Alice says, note taken. About the snow. And Suzanne says, Alice, it is not so bad at present. Crossing fingers, we have an easy winter. We need a break. You got that right.
Well, I don't know what part of Canada Suzanne is in. Like we had a lot of snow for a bit. Hey, LDD.
Did you?
Yeah, but then like 2 days ago, just rain and warm, and it just washed it away.
Yeah, about same here. And LEG says, Scotty!
LDG!
And Suzanne says, LDG, you're back. Says, Scotty, can you mess up my Cabbage Patch? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
He could do that for free.
Yeah.
LEG says, Suzanne, I like great. Oh, man. Oh, that's all right, LEG. That's strike one against you, and I will show you why in a minute. Suzanne says, LEG, Lamfo, good one. Suzanne says, my nephew is named Harley.
Oh, well, long live.
Yeah. Suzanne says, no, not at all. And I'll leave it there out of respect for you and your channel, Jim. Well, thank you very much. And Suzanne says, I'm in Saskatchewan.
Samsquatch.
Saskatchewan.
Whatever.
Saskatchewan.
Flat and snow covered. There you go.
Like my first girlfriend. Flat
That's the last
and snow covered.
What, flat?
Icy?
Yeah, oh, very.
Ooh, Scotty, how did you deal with that?
You know what? I just apologize for saying rude things on a channel, so I'm not gonna dig deeper.
Sorry, okay.
Very careful.
If you read the screen, we had a little trouble last Friday. This is the reason why this is up here. And I mentioned about it earlier when we first came on.
Riders are very damn hungry right now.
They're starving.
The yellow
they need
alert.
their tribbles. Somebody needs to get them a sack of tribbles for Christmas.
I was going with something furry, but okay.
The last tribbles we threw in there, they didn't last very long.
So is everybody going to get socks for Christmas?
Nope.
No. They might get cold.
We could use some new socks.
Oh,
I
seriously.
wanted group socks this year.
I want socks.
From McDonald's, from the adult Happy Meal. But they
that one.
It was very upsetting.
What did they last? About a week?
Mm-hmm.
They were freaking gone like McRib.
No, it's like if you get socks from McDonald's, it's like a roll of toilet paper. You just like rip them off, or paper towel or whatever. Yeah.
But that's almost the fun of it. And then I got to collect them all.
I still get Happy Meals just for the toys. And it's like, I don't even know what a Pokemon is.
Hey, Suzanne, if you heat that coal up over 500,000 degrees, it might turn into a diamond.
Yeah, there you go.
Under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And Suzanne says a grandson named Harlem, a nephew named Harley. Wow. My girls seem to have issues naming their children. Oh, I guess that they like the H, you know.
Harlem.
Yeah, so
I don't know. You know what? I guess it's kind of like naming your child Madison. Like I just found out a little while ago that was not a girl's name until the movie Splash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to name, I wouldn't name my kid, Bronx.
In the old days, it was a common middle name for guys.
Oh, right, Madison. That was a president.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have an ancestor named James Madison with the last name Smith.
We are not going down that hole.
That is a super name. That's like a private detective name, Madison Smith.
Yeah.
So Scotty, what do you want for Christmas?
Peace on earth,
She-Hulk.
goodwill towards men.
A She-Hulk.
That is true. Yes, Finity, you're absolutely correct. But I don't think they're making them. I think that because of the lawsuits between Tatiana Maslany and Disney, Hot Toys just isn't making new ones, and the aftermarket on the She-Hulk hot toy, too rich for my blood.
Wow. And Suzanne says, poor family, a town over, just lost their house to fire, so we will be sending clothes and toys and whatever household stuff we can spare. There you go.
Yeah, that's sad.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's sad to hear.
Yeah, it is sad.
But we know how that is after the hurricane last year, and everybody sent stuff in here, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that's good. Everybody coming together.
It's amazing what a community can do when everybody gets together and puts aside differences.
Yeah. And of course, there's some that can't put differences aside.
Like,
we'll work on it.
They're jerks.
Yeah.
Hooray! Everyone that blocked me is a jerk. I agree.
Family with 4 kiddos.
Oh, 4 kids. Ooh, that's tough.
There's a lot of jerks out
They're going to
there.
have a
A
rough
lot of
Christmas.
jerks.
Scotty, did you block the captain again?
No, I was talking about Jill and Canadian Spider-Man.
Oh.
Baby steps, Cat. Baby steps. Come
Hey,
on
stop
now.
telling me off. You get a working microphone. You're not my mom.
Shall I pull it closer?
I think you sound delightful.
Yeah, sounds good to me too.
That was a joke from last night.
Well, they kind of got thrown into a situation, so you had only minutes to get things going.
Yep.
I'm such
Well,
a better performer than that, though. I know better.
Oh, she was dragging on herself pretty hard when we got off.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you did fine. We'll work on it.
Well, and Suzanne, if it's a family with 4 kids, if they get 2 more kids and then one freak with a shiny nose, they can deliver Christmas presents in a couple of days. It's going to be rad.
And Suzanne says our local grocery store is sending cases of diapers for them. That's great.
That's good.
Community coming together.
Is that because the plumbing doesn't work?
I don't know.
That was one thing that was heavily sent here to North Carolina, and all the little distribution centers couldn't get rid of. They had stacks of them everywhere.
Mountains of diapers.
Yeah,
and formula.
And that was the least asked for item, believe it or not.
Well, no. How many newborns, how many diapers do you need?
The other thing we had an overabundance in was cases of water.
Which we're still drinking on.
And I think they're still hanging around in places.
And Scotty, at all the pins, how many times that you crap on yourself?
Oh, 7 times today.
Yeah.
7 too many.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So, it's totally the IBS. That's why maybe I shouldn't poo-poo on the diapers.
Maybe a little gluten intolerance thrown in there.
I was just lucky we managed to find somebody who could get us colostomy bags.
Flown in.
I don't even know what a colostomy bag does. How do you work it?
Carefully.
It's not that complicated. You just stick it on the head. Every now and then you open it up and empty it.
And Suzanne says, why do you speak?
I was invited.
They have babies.
Yes.
Alice, yes. Yes. Damn it, Alice, yes, it's happening.
Beautiful.
I get tongue-tied so damn easy. And Suzanne says, we live in a great village and surrounding areas are amazing and supportive. That's great.
Well, in Saskatchewan is a harsh wilderness. Like in terms of it being so flat and windy, and it is like it's basically the polar vortex is sitting on Saskatchewan's face all winter long. Like the hardships that happen up there, it is crazy. And so my thoughts, my heart is with you, because that is I wouldn't be able to do it. I would not.
Yeah.
The only thing I've heard about like Saskatchewan and those kind of places is that, the old saying, it's like, yeah, man, but it's a dry heat. It's like when you get to Saskatchewan, it is a dry cold because all of the moisture is taken out of the air. Like it is if you bundle up, you can be warmer than if you are in a more southern area of Canada around lake effect and where there's a lot of moisture, because it's cold, but it's humid. And it's like, but when you're in Saskatchewan, it is dry AF.
It's almost like being on a farm when you're sweating like crazy and dealing with straw and hay. It's just so damn dry.
Thin hair.
Yeah, I have for years.
But I used to bale hay down in Florida on our farm. Miserable. And then I have hay allergies, so.
Oh no.
And he's allergic to horses, yet he bred them, and we have one.
Yeah, I better have Zyrtec though. If I don't, it's bad.
That's why she's a mama's girl.
You would think after 20 years you might get over the allergy. Nope. Actually, it's more dirty horses. If they have a bath, I'm okay.
There you go.
We have very dirty horses at this house.
Yeah, because she just stays out there fat and happy now.
Yeah.
Basically, the resident dog that hangs out in the front yard.
Yeah, has the most lakes in Canada.
Yeah. But they freeze over. Why do you think so many hockey players come from Saskatchewan? I actually have no facts to back that up, but
AFK. All right.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen,
hey,
I have
T-Bone.
an announcement. Morning start.
Earlier than expected.
And Tony, we've been working on some of the issues. We have some really good news to announce later.
Hush about. All about Tony.
Tony.
Well, if Tony's got time, you guys want to send him a link, go for it. I have
already told him the show's on.
I don't want to take over your show with that.
Onward to more.
To the future.
Well, let's see. I'm getting about 300 and some subscribers to almost 14,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
They just need some listeners.
Well, I got a lot of them, but all depends what they'll want to come and listen or not, I guess. Excellent, because production quality is most important. Yeah, I heard that.
Well, and
I'm giving in. You are correct.
Yep.
Well, Commodore.
I said it 6 times this morning, maybe more.
Well, it's just like my it's just like my background, and I got the hip Santa over there.
The hipsters.
Yeah.
No, man, you do great short films.
Yeah, thank you. Tony, hello, Suzanne says.
Shorts are key. Oh, my shorts are blowing up.
So is mine. I loaded up 2 or 3 so far, and they're getting pretty good attention right now.
Nice.
And I haven't made any fan films all summer.
Stain?
Yeah, Scotty. What the hell's a fuck stain?
Well, since you asked,
keep up the awesome job there, Tony.
Go ahead, Scotty. So, have you ever had the coitus?
No.
No? Okay. So when you have the coitus,
He means yes. He means yes. He means yes.
Oh.
When you've done the coitus, after you've done the coitus, there is a residue on the sheets. Like, there's wetness. And so it dries, and then it does leave a stain. And so you have to wash it. So
Lest it start a YouTube channel, apparently.
That is a fuck stain.
Or a badge of honor, as some men see it.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about period blood.
I wasn't either.
No, I know. I'm sorry. See, this is the thing. I get invited places and I say inappropriate things.
We'll try to keep you in check. It'll take me a minute to learn you, but we'll work on it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, Infinity knows me, Jim knows me, and they asked me on to apologize. So,
and we're very, very honored that you did.
I'm having a good time. This is great. I'm having a good conversation. Thank you.
I know Scotty. Matt knows Scotty. The captain knows Scotty. We know Scotty very well.
I'm a fuck stain.
I never said that.
No, I did. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it.
And Tony says, that's all that matters is success. Someday my brain
You sound like Crom. Like, you seriously sound like Crom. I will devour the world, and it will be mine. I will eat it all by fists and marrow. And it's like,
Tony's become Golden Gecko.
Reel it in.
Greed is good.
Yeah.
And Suzanne says, Merry Christmas, Tony. Tony says, Merry Christmas, Suzanne. Inquest knows you too.
Oh, that's the drinking.
Is that a heart or balls?
There it is.
Alice, run for your life.
There's your only warning.
Yeah.
The Inquisition. Nobody
And
expects the
Alice-
Tony Inquisition.
And Alice says, Suzanne, along for the ride. Is that a short ride or a long ride there, Alice?
Depends
It's a
on what
slow
you
ride.
think of it.
I guess we can call it a sleigh ride right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good call.
Or get slayed.
You know what? My
Alrighty then,
favorite
we're all caught
Christmas
up on
song is by Slade. Merry
Great.
Christmas, everybody, by Slade. If you haven't heard it, Slade. If you haven't heard Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade, I recommend it.
I don't. It's a dirge.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, write it
Keep
down.
it that
Google
way.
it.
Save your
Check it out.
ears. Now, Christmas rapping by the waitresses. Now you're talking.
Now that's a good song too.
There you go.
And Tony says, should I be summoned for the production quality? I don't know. Some spice is already here.
Which one? Sporty? Scary? Ginger?
Posh.
Posh?
I like
Posh.
Sporty the best.
But baby,
See?
baby was cute. Baby was cute.
Baby
too.
was cute.
Nah, you could feed your apples through a barbed wire fence.
And Suzanne says, I want to find someone doing sled rides. I like to take Harlem on one. There you go. That ought
That
to
would be
fun.
rad.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You just don't want one of those crazy horses in the pulling it. I've been there.
The one that takes a dump over the whole thing.
First time I ever wanted.
Wide open and
Sorry.
don't stop.
Ooh.
First time I ever went on a sleigh ride. Yeah, horse lifted its tail. That was the best horse impression of just like I can imagine. That was so good. It's like the horse looked over its shoulder and it was like, yeah, I'm pooping.
Wilbur.
Excuse me, I had to yawn there. First one for today.
We're very
Getting
boring.
it out of the way before you read Tony's chat.
Yeah, I know. Tony says, I will tell the navigators to plot the warp jump. We need a big ship to share your space.
He speaks in
Suzanne
riddles. What's he
says-
going on about?
I don't know what the shit you just said, little kid, but you reached
reached
out
out
and you touched
And
your brother's
touch the
heart.
brother's heart.
And Suzanne
look at
says,
you two.
kids
Yeah,
these
we
days
are.
don't-
Oh my God, we should be on a wedding cake.
Finishing each other's sandwiches.
Ooh.
So cute.
I actually wish we had a sleigh for the days we get the snow if I could get Alice down the mountain to work.
There you go. And Suzanne says, kids these days don't know what a horse-drawn sleigh is.
Yep.
And Suzanne also says, we had an old stagecoach when Harlan was younger. He liked that. Man, that would be
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
awesome.
got a phone call. I got to go for a while.
All right, Matt, take care.
All
Tell
right.
her
See
I
you,
said
Matt.
hi.
Thanks for hanging out.
Somebody
Nice to
y'all
meet you.
know.
Nice to play with you.
Y'all take care. Good night.
Yeah, night. Then there's 5. The captain's back in the tree again.
I'm getting hung up on the tree by that elf Vulcan guy.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch out for that damn Vulcan. I mean, he's got you by the side there now.
I don't know where his hand's going.
Oh,
Better
look,
be
Alice
lubricated
got
or what?
antlers.
Buy me
Only
dinner
you would
first.
know. Only you would know where his hands went.
Well, I know where it's going now. Ow.
He's
That's
just
so good.
he's just gonna get a Merry Christmas on that one.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, even Christmas comes once a year.
Yeah.
Well, of course you've had it in the ear before.
Lick my brains out.
No.
I feel like I'm missing the inside joke.
No, you're
Me
not.
too.
We just have animosity, but we also really get along. And so when we get together, it's just like, do you want to fight? And it's like, yeah.
Like sexual tension without the sexual.
Yeah, exactly. We're platonic attracted.
Yeah, you're just telling me so much more. Oh
Well,
yeah.
Just make sure you get some graph paper.
To a whole nother level, boys.
Is that like being back in high school when you see someone you don't like too well and hey you?
Well, you ever see Shore Leave? Like the original series Star Trek episode?
Yeah.
And then you got Captain Kirk and then Finnegan.
Yep. Oh yeah. Just like that, huh?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. We are destined to do this forever, apparently.
Probably into the next world.
Oh my
good,
god.
it's not boring then.
It's like alternative factor. It's like two Lazaruses. Lazari.
Or mirror, maybe.
No, they never really interact. Like the mirror people and the regular people, they don't do.
Yeah, they should have done another episode with the mirror people on the regular Enterprise. They missed a trick there.
Well, they did that on Deep Space Nine. Remember, like they do Into the Mirror Darkly. Deep Space Nine did a whole mirror
I'm
universe
Deep Space
thing.
Nine ignorant, but I've got it on my compilation.
I love Deep Space Nine though.
Yeah.
I think I've got it on my compilation. What's that called? Star Trek thingies. That one. You know where they put all the mirror episodes on one DVD. That one.
Oh, that might be a thing. I don't know. I have all of the series in their completion up until 2005. So
yeah,
I don't really have
I'm
to get the compilation albums because I have all of the original releases.
Yeah, I don't have that on. I'm Club 109. I'm 3 seasons of TOS and 3 seasons of Strange New Worlds. That's my jam.
Well, and okay, so you like Strange New Worlds. I've never
Love
been
it.
really I've never been really invested in it, but I am curious about it.
I'm bi-curious.
It's good.
Well, and that's what I've heard. Even with the silliness, like there's silly episodes, but like in general, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. And Nurse Chapel's hot, and she's a blonde.
Yeah, no, she is. Well, but no, I'm what's her name? She's a Noonien Sung. Leon?
Noonien Singh. Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets some tongue action in season 2.
Dude, I fell in love with her in the Toronto episode. And so
that's the one, the time travel episode. That's where she
gets
some tongue action.
And it absolutely bastardizes everything to do with Khan. But it is like I just found the charm of the episode engaging. But in answer to your question, what do I want for Christmas? I asked very specifically my sister to get me the box set of the Blu-ray of Lower Decks. And the only thing that I'm afraid of is that she's going to get me the DVDs.
Oh, no.
I know,
So
right?
Last Century.
It's like, why don't you just get me the beta videotapes?
Right.
So,
why don't you get me a Cinereel?
Yeah, get me a. Oh, what are those binoculars where you click the thing and it goes around?
Oh, the Penny Arcade thing with the French maid getting her knickers off.
Yeah. Well, no. What did they call
that
it?
thing? I don't know.
Alice, you got
that. Yeah. Why don't you get me one? Why don't you just get me a pen and paper? Why don't you just get me a ticket to a stage play, sis?
Viewmaster. The Viewmaster.
Right? That's if you want to get me one frame a second. That's modern Star Trek. DVD. Gosh, she must hate you. Blu-ray. I said Blu-ray, sis.
Well, no, but like last year, I asked her to get me the complete series of Star Trek Picard, and I gave her the
That's your fault.
specific. Well, no, I like season 3, and
Yeah,
season
but he's
1
a
isn't
replicant.
that bad. I know,
He's
he's
a
a
fucking
robot.
skin job, a toaster.
I
He's not
know,
even
I
in that
know.
Thought
thing.
we moved past it with Picard.
Well, I'm not ever getting over Picard. 2 seasons of shit,
Neither
and
am
the third
I.
one, he's not even in it.
For the people who hate Picard that much, I am not an advocate, but well, I suppose I am an advocate. I am not going to hate it in the way that the Star Trek anti-Kurtzman.
The professional haters, the clickers,
Yes, I'm not going to do it that way.
the doom
Because I think there's
cocksuckers.
good stuff in there, and
There
I will
is.
pan for gold.
Strange
And
New Lower Decks Worlds.
yeah, it's Strange New Lower Decks Worlds.
That Boimler, he's amazing. Purple hair.
Well, you know
He's
what? I'm a
crazy.
Tendi fan, but I've always, you know me, I like green girls.
She's green, of course. Have you seen the crossover? The time travel, Strange New Lower Boimler.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Orions.
So good.
Right?
Yeah. I really like that episode.
See, we can all agree on that episode.
Amen.
Yeah, Crazy Horse, they did a review of it.
You should check it out, Scotty.
Closed
Which
loop.
one?
The review of it's called Those Old Scientists, because it's TOS, get it?
You got you have a review on it?
They have a review of it, because of the time
Can
travel.
you... Okay, so I need to write this down.
Should I
So where do I find such a thing?
DRAZY, new word.
www.
But not Neil Young. It's not that Crazy Horse.
No, if you have a review of it, I would
I
really
can
like
throw
to
a link
see.
in the chat.
I would like that. That would be great. I know a guy who, whenever he doesn't know how to find things, he's like, send me the link in the chat. And I feel like that's lazy. So I was actually going to write it down. But if you have it in the chat, I will absolutely. That would be very gracious.
Crazy Horse 1985.
Yeah, you gotta put that 1985 to find the channel.
Because it's the year that Weird Science came out. Or something.
Or something.
But yeah, that
Sue got married. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what? I would absolutely adore it, Finity, if you would review Peggy Sue Got Married.
Oh, I hear there's time travel in that thing.
It is. It's got Nicolas Cage.
Wow, there's 2 problems right there.
Crazy Horse. What's the number?
1985.
Thank you, sir.
And Suzanne says it was a 4-seater the kids used to eat Christmas breakfast in the coach.
Subscribed.
And there's your link.
Coach. No.
Got it.
And I will say that it was our very first cherry popping go at this, and that we were honored to have Cap and Tony and our Captain Boone Claus in on it. So gentle. It was our very first cherry popping, and I have learned
first time
since then.
I've never done this before.
Worked out.
So you got to be kind, Scotty.
I didn't know it was a cherry poppin' stream.
It was a cherry poppin' stream.
For the type of show it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a hangout type of panel, so.
It was like a Virgin show.
Yes.
Live streaming for the very first time.
It actually
with
had
your
a topic
timeline next
What do
to
we
mine.
sit on the porch and yak about.
And Tony says, we are almost in your space. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
What does that
He's
mean?
talking in riddles today. I really don't know what he means.
Oh,
Is Tony talking about the dyslexic porn star who funked in her space?
He's probably got that box guy coming up again.
Okay. That joke, folks, takes a little bit of working out, so it might be too much for some of you, but you'll get there in the end. Okay, so dyslexic porn star, that's the setup. Yeah, she funks in her space, so it's a spoonerism basically. So
well, and I want to say that, like, it's so good to be able to talk about any kind of Star Trek.
Right, without going, oh, not the new stuff, Scotty, not the new stuff.
Yeah,
Income doesn't like it.
It's like, if you are that averse to the new track, I would say don't watch it. But if you encounter new Trek for the first time and you're like, this is kind of cool, and then you say to another Star Trek fan, I saw, Star Trek Beyond with Chris Pine, and it's like, oh yeah, you like that? Let me show you something better. And even with the new Trek, it introduces people to the classic Trek. In the same way, like my number 1 or 2 movie, depending on the day, is Casablanca. And that's the other one. But the thing is that when Casablanca, and you're like, what's your favorite movie? And I say Casablanca. And then they say, it's like, oh, is that the old black and white movie? And I'm like, yeah, it is. But come on.
I'll throw in the white pixels for free.
You leave Sam out of this. So no, but the thing, like, I do understand the old versus the new. I understand the delineation between the people who were actually invested in it in the beginning. But the new stuff, it's good. Like, some of it is okay. Some of it is good. Like, remember when everyone got all, teary-eyed and emotional about that motion capture video of Kirk going to visit Spock on his deathbed or whatever? And everyone was like, this is amazing. And it's like, that's new Trek. Like, that is what you've been fighting against for years. And it's like, but this is good, you say. Now I think it's a Hallmark card of pap. It is something that you have to put batteries in and hang it on a tree. But a lot of people went all bug nuts over it. And so it's like, okay, so if you like stuff, what's wrong with liking stuff?
There you go. Scotty's sister, shell out a few more megabucks and get in the old 3 seasons of Strange New Worlds. Go on, sis. Do it.
And she, you know what? And fingers crossed. I hope she does. But you know how it is with family. She probably doesn't listen. But she did get me Picard last year, so I'm hoping for Lower Decks this year.
Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds. You want to get the whole lot. You're going to be busy.
No, I'm waiting.
All that.
Dude, Strange New Worlds, I'm waiting until a complete series box set. Same thing I did with...
There is 1 to 3. I've got it. It's awesome.
No. But Strange New Worlds isn't over yet.
Yeah, well, it's never over, hopefully. I mean,
no, it's going to be over. They finished wrapping.
Is it 4 or 5? Because Daniel was very
5.
Going, they're finishing 5. No, they finished 4. They're doing 5? 4 or 5?
No, I think it's 5.
Right. So they haven't released 4 yet.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Who's here?
Who is it?
Tony.
He beamed up the entire Enterprise. I'm very confused.
Can I go have a cigarette before I have to integrate to?
It's may I and have a joint.
All right, I will. Finity, that is the best Christmas present that I could ask for. Thank you. I'll be back in a flash.
Oh, it's Tony.
Man.
It is. Uh-oh. Oh, he means business.
Did we hit something? I think we hit something.
I'm
sorry. Hello.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Good to see you. Sorry, the navigators, they were a bit ornery. They were like, really, a warp jump that intense? So I had to convince them. But I'm here now. Hey guys, how's everything going? Yes. It's a lovely bridge you have there, my friend. Lovely bridge.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Shame if something were to happen to it.
No, that's fine. I'm happily situated on my bridge, so we can
And
maintain
Suzanne says
hail comms.
Larry is live streaming. You mean he couldn't come over to my live stream? I invite him, and now he's got to do a live stream.
Who the
What do you
fuck is
think of that,
Larry?
guys? And Suzanne says, "Merry Christmas, everyone, and be happy, be safe, be kind. One love, one light." Tony on deck. Yep.
Tony's on the deck of his bridge, but yes.
Seems so, Jim. Wow.
Oh, you're on your bridge. Oh, it's a communication kind of deal, right?
Yeah. That's the reason why, like I said, my ship takes a while to get through the warp. We can't just input coordinates like you folks using your fancy archaeo tech. We have a few extra steps we got to make. But we are here.
Hey.
How's the Inquisition going?
So far, the Acolytes have been reporting some inebriants. But nothing worth reporting on just yet. Now we have the ship's choir coming in. There we go. My ship comes with a full cathedral's worth of a choir. It's not a boast. Well, it's kind of is. Let me just go ahead and make sure that we maintain communication space. One moment. I'll just turn this big bad boy around. There we go. Now things are a little better.
Hey, how's that time travel video going? The Rick and Morty one?
We are about a third of the way through it. Did the vocal lines earlier today.
Interesting.
3,000. Hard obtaining the 3,000. I found a hotspot and entertained a new group of folks, and they hopped over. So
you hit it. Congrats.
We did.
Yeah.
Hit the big 3K.
Almost 14,000 over here.
Did it before the first. Yep.
I almost got 100, but then I lost 2.
Well, you did pretty good then.
I had 12 listeners once. I got a stiffy.
We had 12 people listening last Friday there for a while.
There you go.
Yeah, when the snipping was going on back and forth.
Scotty doesn't like my theatrics. I can tell.
Oh, Scotty, he'll be here in a moment, and he'll be chilled the fuck out.
I certainly hope so. He's definitely imbibing, just as long as
he's gonna be like, "Hey, dude." Well, because he knows you're the Inquisition, but you're anti-alcohol. Right. How does the Inquisition feel about the Devil's Lettuce?
The Devil's Lettuce is a little bit more applicable towards some chill streamers. It doesn't end or ruin streams with bad attitudes and unprofessional behavior as much as alcohol does. But so the Acolytes will be pouring over the cases by a case-by-case basis. So too much of anything is inherently always going to be too much, but
even sex. Huh?
Sex? What the hell is that?
Coitus.
It's how you make a fuck stain.
Jeez.
Yeah, I do like this Inquisitor Stark model. I wish they would bring him back as a 40k Inquisitor instead of Doctor Doom. Oh well.
Yeah. I think you scared Jay Sci-Fi away from Jim's channel because he's going to be a bit discombobulated with the old inebriation.
I can't help it. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, I'll even cover the big dogs that get too drunk. I might just, as an example, use Nick Recada's drunk crash out as a template.
Ooh.
The judgment
Social
will
services.
the judgment is rendered to any and all, regardless of size and regardless if they're in the community or not. I had this judgment rendered on me. I was banned from my Heroes show as a result of it. And I think it's completely and utterly unfair that others can get away with it on a daily basis. So
Shit, double
I
standards.
will render the same service. So it just is what it is.
And
You all heard
Suzanne,
him. It is what it is.
and Suzanne says, "That's okay, Tony." Scotty R37.
Well, between Crom and a Bond villain, I consider those both compliments. So maybe he likes me a little.
Don't like me either. Okay.
I think Scotty is like that ex-girlfriend you try and avoid in high school. He just can't help but falling for that fucker's charm. I hate to admit it.
No, he doesn't charm me.
You're immune to his charms.
I have the faith in the God Emperor and only the God Emperor. My faith is resolute.
There you go.
You need another 40K stream, Tony, because that last one was.
We plan on doing a couple of more crusades. Definitely going to be stepping it up since we hit 3K early. We want to try and get a little bit of that overhead. Alistor's going to be on VR chat tonight.
I love your whole puppets with bad microphones bit. That was hilarious.
Well, that wasn't mine. That was Crazy's, and we must talk production quality. As you can tell,
you won't be able to hear them.
Visually, auditorially, we have great production quality here. For starters, I'm the only one with an animated image. You guys gotta understand, Crazy. You need to what's the word I'm looking for? 2 words actually. Both start with G.
Game.
Get good.
Stop
That's
thinking.
the words I'm looking for. Get good, and I will teach you. I shall teach you how to.
Hey, Tony. I'll have you know, Tony. My avatar's animated. It's just 1 frame an hour.
Hell yeah! Well, congratulations. That's a step up above these still shots.
It's gonna change color later. You watch, guys.
And Suzanne says, "Well, I love you, Tony." And Tony, I have one suggestion for you. If you're going to have people on panel, give them a heads up a half an hour to an hour early so they can get prepared to do what they got to do.
We've had this planned for a few days, sir. But thank
really?
you for the nickel's worth of free advice that I already use. Yes.
Nickel's advice? Well, that's better.
It's getting hot in here, folks.
I give out the advice, but thank you.
You said it out loud.
Well, it's like when I do this here, I send out links. Some people come, some people don't. And some people say, I never got it.
I schedule my guests' days, sometimes weeks in advance.
Too.
I don't throw out random links. I just say, hey, look, I actually have meetings and discussions and going, okay, we're going to do it at this date, at this time. Be ready.
Yeah.
I plan nothing. I'm like, I'm going live in a minute. Here's your link. That's it.
Well,
I admit it.
I do need to get up. I do need to get up with you, Tony. We've been working on that issue. We actually have a whole new plan. And I just
buying a microphone.
Backstage. Actually, half of it was StreamYard. I have to get those settings dialed in. So that's one part. I got the light issue worked on, figured out. Just got to get Tony backstage so I can actually we can talk, work through some of it.
We will schedule a test session. We will.
Are you having issues with your oral? Then call 1-800 Stephen Amore. Stephen Amore's Microphone Emporium. Open now.
We were working on it. Captain Boone was backstage on mine a little earlier before his stream, and
yeah, thanks for the invite.
It was fine.
It happened randomly.
Yeah. And Suzanne says he doesn't grind my gears either, Benedy.
There you go.
And
it's a lovely little ship, Scotty. Welcome back.
And Suzanne said, that is true, Benedy. You are a pop-up surprise.
You never know what you're going to get.
Well, Scotty changed his avatar. Has he returned?
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm here, man. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year.
Well, not yet.
Well, just in case we don't.
He's wishing
see
in
each other
advance,
again.
you Dingleberry.
It's coming.
I mean, the end of
You
the
rule.
Terran
You can't
cycle
say Happy
arrives.
New Year until it's midnight precisely.
I know. I'll see you next year at 11:59.
See you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday is my favorite. Yeah.
There you go. That's an acronym, folks.
Yes.
Oh man, you know what? And I love acronyms, but I would love an offensive palindrome.
Madam, I'm Adam. That was the first ever one. That's the first ever palindrome. Madam, I'm Adam.
That's not offensive.
No, but it is a palindrome.
That's palindrome.
Oh, madam, I'm Adam.
Yeah, what do you think I said? Oh, don't worry about it. How's that Devil's Lettuce working out for you, Scott?
I hear some music in the background.
I didn't catch it.
That's the choir on my starship. Don't worry, you're not.
Got a whole,
you're not gonna ding. It's not. You're not gonna get dinged for it. I promise.
He's got a whole Bensonhurst lesbian choir there.
Suzanne says, "Never thought I'd get to see." Wait a minute. I get this old when I was a kid. Well, we never all thought we was going to get old when we was a kid. I can remember in my 40s, I was more flexible than I am now in my damn 60s.
More flexible.
Our bridge is a massive cathedral in the back of this thing here. See,
a sonic cathedral of sound.
That's right.
Well, Tony, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, after hitting my 3K early, I guess the next thing that I would like on my
a stripper pole on the bridge.
No, we got those in the captain's quarters.
I knew it. One in the ready room, greased up.
Well, I mean, Ginger does serve the Emperor quite well.
I'll be your private dancer.
I would say what I would like for Christmas is just to continue my series of milestones of success, and hopefully by the end of 2026 hit the middleweight class of YouTubers with the 5th digit, like our good friend Boone here.
Yep. You want to get 10,000 by next? Wow.
Yes.
Remember when I said that I wanted peace on earth and goodwill towards men?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well,
you want a Scrooge McDuck vault? That's cool.
I do love my money bins. Yes.
I love money bins as well, but it's not a Christmas thing. That's more of a birthday thing.
A birthday is like a hot threesome.
Okay,
easy
butt stuff.
Listen, listen, Cratchit. We're gonna have to have you come in on the 24th, and work through the midnight hour on the accounting there, Mr. Cratchit. We'll see you 7 a.m. sharp.
See, that was the villain. He actually redeems himself after that fact. So,
what, like Darth Vader?
There is good and evil is subjective. There's only the results.
No, it's not. It's not subjective. It's very clear cut.
The results don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Oh well, heavens. Let's
69.
open the ovens and have everyone breathe deeply from the shower heads.
Nice call back to history. Warm thank you to IBM for doing all the
Scotty,
cataloging.
would it hurt you to smile?
Oh, I'm having a great time here.
Your voice sounds very judgmental towards my new methods, and all I've done is just upped my game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that people don't like the fact that I'm no longer feeling sorry for myself, and have decided to embrace my hunger and ambition to the fullest extent. And it's not a good look when people protest. The convoy at Tiananmen Square didn't stop, and I'm not going to stop either.
Guys, Neo and Samuel L.
Wait.
Jackson are fighting. Quick.
Okay.
There's
Here's the
actually
thing.
two jokes
Here,
there, folks. You got to
I think
unpack a
that
lot.
this is very important. Tony, it is very nice to talk to you. It has been a long time since I've had the opportunity to hear your voice. And so, yeah, man, I'm
As opposed to
nothing.
that annoying fuckwit Alistor, that's what you're saying, isn't it?
Alistar brings me in the numbers.
No, but
yes,
like all
yes,
of these.
Scotty, Alistor brings in the numbers, but he isn't annoying
Yeah.
fuckwit, but he does bring in the
Well,
numbers.
is Alistor a character that you created?
And
Tony?
You going to bring that up?
Well, what? Bring it up. I'm asking a question.
My business is to provide fan content in multiple fandoms for fandoms to enjoy with the accuracy and the respect that they deserve. It is ultimately the solution.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, in plain English terms, it means people listen when he dresses up as a yellow
Well,
triangle.
and you know, I can't argue with that. You are popular, you are getting the subscribers, and I am happy for your success.
That's my business.
Yes, well, yeah, and you're doing it well.
And all disclaimers as well as fair use laws are applied.
Yeah, but
yeah, I know the angle that you're approaching.
Well,
may I remind you the size differences for starships? Okay.
Have you ever seen Permanent Midnight?
Is that like some guy living in the North Pole?
No, it's a movie starring Ben Stiller.
Well, that's your
and
fault.
It's about the guy, Jerry Stahl, I think his name is, who created and wrote for Alf. Unfortunately, he was a terrible heroin addict. And
as opposed
I'm
to a good heroin addict, what he couldn't get.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to one of those outstanding heroin addicts.
I've lost 3 people to junk. I'd rather not discuss junk, but go ahead with your comment.
Well, I apologize. We're adults, I think. Jim, do I need a judge's ruling?
No, we're still on green alert. You're fine. Jim's on point with the changing of the bulb.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, that is something where it's like a man who found himself behind the characters that he was attempting to present, and it became a cyclone of awful, and
I get it.
They eventually didn't know where they were because they were so much behind both the junk and
the junk only
characters.
Accentuated the personal identity crisis of a method
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen Permanent Midnight, it's great. It's got Ben Stiller, Elizabeth Hurley, Janine Garofalo. You know,
Elizabeth
I love
Hurley.
Janine Garofalo. Yeah.
And wow, a hot chick and Elizabeth Hurley.
And Janine Garofalo. No, you had it better, dude. Oh my God. You had it better.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
That was for you, because I know you're
Hail
all about
to
that,
Nemesis
Janine.
of Eden. Hopefully that
Janine.
popcorn is not replicated and serviced.
Well, back to the chat here for a few minutes. Suzanne says, Captain Finity, I'm still drug free today and doing great.
Day's not over yet, honey.
Hell, Nemesis.
Nemesis
in
Well, I can maintain cordial discourse as well as the next man to respect
cordial discourse. I like fruit punch.
You know what? I'm happy to share cordial discourse with a bunch of people who are seething.
I think Jim, it's credit to Jim's channel. You couldn't do this anywhere, but on Jim, if this was on the Ends channel, would be at each other's throats and he'd be laughing.
Yeah.
But on the Jim channel, he keeps it chill.
I have anticipated your angle of approach. I actually welcomed it.
He's like a chess player here.
But you got to understand something. I don't have a heroin problem.
I
And
never
heroin-
I never thought you did.
And heroin is what helped that poor method actor lose his grounding in reality, which I appreciate your concern, but I'm going to do what pays me money, and that is to put on the many hats.
Well, and I'm glad it's working for you. I couldn't do what you do.
Excellent.
And
Suzanne. Everybody was expecting me to open fire. No.
What? Don't turn into Jerry Maguire.
Jerry. Jens.
No,
not gonna do what everybody is thinking I was gonna
Tony.
do and freak out.
Suzanne says Tony is amazing. Period.
He has an amazing period. Once a
I've
month.
never
Every
seen his
28
periods.
days. Every 28 days.
Nemus, hello.
See, what do you think, Morticia? A bit of tension between the guests, just a little bit. Perfect, isn't it?
Hey,
I'm
Tony.
That's not tension. This doesn't look like tension.
Hang on.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing. I'm talking to Morticia.
I'm slightly speechless.
It's great, isn't it?
I am proud of...
Make a note. Whimsy. Everyone, as long as we got whimsy, we'll be fine.
Okay, well, whimsy's uber important, but no, I'm super proud. This is super deep.
That's what she said.
Yeah, baby. I think a lot of things being said have been said.
But on the Jim channel, they're said like with more funny.
They are said funny, but there's still a resonance of realness. And I think that
realness. She's got an accent, Scotty. You have to get used to it.
No, I didn't get the word.
It's the microphone. Realness.
Sorry, my slang comes out when I have worked all day and I'm put on the spot. But no, I'm proud of everybody. I think that there are issues that y'all are working through. I think there's things that certain people have heard before.
Well, because each of us thinks we're the funniest one. Only one of us is correct.
Tech Priest, can you run through the lexicon on what the word realness means?
Hashtag not you. Anyway, sorry, that was...
Speech. Failure. Word not found.
Thank you, Tech Priest. No, I don't think that's a word, Alice. But
realness? Realness is the word.
It is now.
I will make everybody a copy of Alice's dictionary.
Please make sure it's bound in human skin
all of my
and ink
slang,
and
all hyphens.
Alice's dictionary, microphone, a dead piece of metal that ignores audio signals.
No, I don't know. The mic sounds pretty good earlier. And Suzanne says, I have mad respect for Jim, so I'm behaving myself. Mad respect.
Yeah, Jim's a very
I've never
patient
seen
man.
that before.
I don't want to be Jim. Poor Jim.
I never seen mad respect before. That's a first.
That's like supersized respect.
Okay, well, thank you, Suzanne.
I'm getting a coffee for this. I'm getting pumped. Fire up the converters, Ma. It's time for another coffee.
Pump for the show,
huh? Second coffee of the day.
When you guys see yellow alert come up and Gus are arguing, then you got a problem. Then when we go to red alert, you really got a problem.
You're down with the spiders at that
believe
point.
you me, if that gets happening, I do have clips of my ship opening fire ready to explode.
He's got clips, Scotty. Watch out.
No, I know. He's a Bond villain. I'm aware.
Bond villain and Crom. I would assume that you're.
He does like stroking a pussy.
He does.
You do like getting into my britches or something. You know, give me all these.
No, I don't get into anybody's britches.
No,
I
Mr.
do.
Scotty,
I do my
expect you to
thing.
die.
Well, and Jim, can I see you at camera 2?
May I? May I?
I thought I said may I. Did I say can I?
Sure, whatever.
Tech Priest, check Scottford's grammar.
Grammar insufficient.
Thank you, Tech Priest.
What is that? Is that Liberty Prime?
No. I have that in the storage bay on this vessel.
Can you do it? Can you do
Prime?
some Liberty Prime? Can you do some Merry Christmas with Liberty Prime?
No, I just got Liberty Prime's natural files here. You know, some of the classics like
Communism is a lie. Engaging red Chinese aggressors.
And even the placeholders.
Placeholder 11.
There you go.
What? You have placeholder 11, but you don't have Merry Christmas from Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime never says that. They're only clip
Well,
art.
then
Do you have
make
one that
it.
goes,
We're living in
PBR
the
is
era of
pissed?
AI. You can do whatever you want.
I don't use AI.
And you're DJ No Requests.
And Suzanne says, "Oh, don't let me loose."
Oh, no. Don't worry, Suzanne. You're already very loose. Hey, now.
How you doing?
Bring back up the choir, please. I grow restless.
Oh, do you now? Well, what should
As
we
you
bring
wish,
you?
my lord.
Golden idols to entertain you? Shall we dance? Shall we spring? Shall we just set
I
up a
was
sprinkler in
requesting
your
that
front
of my
lawn?
own crew, not of your itty-bitty little starships crew.
Oh, I forgot that you were the overlord of the universe, you megalomaniac, you.
We do have a Merry Christmas for Scotty right here.
See, that's ridiculous. This is the thing. People say that I'm rude, but this is rude. This is really offside.
I mean, we're still trying to figure out what all that white stuff is over your face.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he
why
is
it's
a-
rude.
Talking about.
He is a Weyland-Yutani android, so I'm just going to assume that that's some of the pneumatic fluid from...
Well, you're a puppet from the 80s, an old meme, and some other stolen anime. And I get to be a cum shot face thing.
That's cum? Weyland-Yutani androids run on cum? What?
Well, no, if you will remember, Jim just said we don't know what that white stuff is all over his face.
I was just under the assumption that that was just Weyland-Yutani
Well, you are
fluid.
both purposely obtuse.
Vanilla ice cream?
And
Is that what it is?
mean.
For the
So-
sake of irking you, yes. Yes, that is correct.
Well, fine. At least you admit you're being a dick.
Well, you were
Well,
dick
oh
towards
no,
me.
not me. What did I do? Oh no.
I simply flattened.
Yes, you are simple. That's
Oh, I'm
the
simple.
first part.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, but I already did. So that doesn't work. Anyway, Jim,
Can't
I'm
turn
gonna
back
go
time,
because I
we were
find-
just getting warmed up.
I know you. I know you guys thrive on conflict, and I don't mean to entice that. I don't want to stoke any fires.
No, I can behave. You're more than welcome to stay.
Oh, I know I'm welcome. I just find you unpleasant. So
Likewise. But we're here and we're being professional by sharing a panel.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
as well.
You're
How am I being
using
unprofessional?
you're using knitting needles to poke me in places that you know will agitate, and instead of being agitated, I find it better to remove myself from the conversation. I was having a great time, even with Finity. Me and Finity are like we're-
Evolution.
Come on,
I
thought
know, it's a
Scotty and
big
Tony were having
word.
some fun as well. Come on, guys, don't go, Scotty. It's Christmas.
No,
come on.
well, I'm not going to sit here and listen to the overlord. I'm not, as you have said yourself, Finity.
Am I the voice of reason now?
You are. I
Fuck,
do
this is
not
weird.
need to sit here and be abused.
I thought we were having fun. Scotty, Tony, come on, guys. Let's kiss and make
I'll
up.
shut
Let's
up.
all...
I'll leave him alone.
We're on yellow alert, yellow alert, yellow alert.
Wait a second. You know what? Here's what I'm going to ask. Crazy Horse. I have a question for Crazy Horse.
Okay. What you got?
May I stay if I take just a little bit of a break and like reconvene and then come back and act like it's a Christmas party?
I have no opposition to it.
Yay.
Are you cool? You're cool
I'm
with
in a
you're
neutral
cool with me
zone.
coming back? I'm just need. You know what? I think I just need to take a little bit of a breather.
Just take a breath, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Have a
I'll be
tobacco
back.
cigarette this time.
I'll
You
be
got
back in a
any
sec. I'll be
American
back in a
spirit?
sec. Tony, bless your cotton socks. I am not angry at you. Finity, we're having a real good time, right?
Yeah, we are.
This is great.
Jim, you're an excellent host.
Thank you.
Isn't he though?
Yeah, I think
Jim,
everything's
everyone.
in line. So I just got a little worked up. I just need to take a step away. I'll be back in a sec.
Take your time.
Jim, you can put the green bulb back in now.
You know what? Take your time is like, I'll see you in 7 hours.
Hurry back.
No, we'll stay at yellow alert for a little bit longer. It'll start to get a little heated there. That's why we went to there.
No, I'm perfectly calm.
Always keep your eye on the alert button.
Yeah. You might find yourself down there in the spiders.
I have enough firepower to crack open a star system on this bird.
All right. Somebody needs to order these spiders a load of tribbles. Maybe we need to
these spiders
take
are
that tow truck Alf got and load it up with tribbles and haul it to the spiders.
Yeah.
these damn spiders are like probably 5 foot wide, 10 foot tall. They're not little spiders.
They require. Yeah, but I thought tribbles could actually multiply fast enough to feed them, but I guess not.
I guess not. I don't know. Ain't no worries. Yeah.
I'm glad Scotty's intending to come back anyway.
Likewise. I'll be
I didn't want any tension.
I guess I can't tell anymore. I thought we were all having fun. This is great.
Yeah.
Bit of verbal repartee with Tony and Scotty. That's like one of my favourites. I mean, let's face it, we got 3 of the best comedians right on the YouTubes right here, right now. You lucky fuckers.
Scotty did come up, apologize for what he said almost a year ago. I accept his apology. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that was a good start.
We just don't need any more hate on the panel.
Correct.
I express no hate. I only express retribution.
That's why we went to yellow alert.
I would like to keep the Lance batteries cold and the macro cannons, the Nova cannon, the cobalt torpedoes, and the virus bombs. But I do have a crew of about 1 million souls ready to unleash hell at the command of a button. No pressure.
I guess if we go to the tri-cobalt devices, we're in trouble.
I guess so.
I'm just hearing a lot about hard cold steel over here, so you know.
Yeah.
It's a neck massager.
It's not a slave collar. It's fashion.
There you go.
It only
that little beeping light on the side isn't a remote detonator. That's festive.
Alrighty then.
Well, you know, I am embracing my supervillain arc. That has been established.
But I've not heard my
It's a good fit. It's a good fit. It's a good fit versus the I'll never be as good as anyone else arc that I've had for the last few cycles, right?
See, something Tony and I have in common is it helps to have a raging ego and so much self-belief that whenever you hear someone going, oh, I don't think I'm good enough. Oh, too bad I am. Out the way, mush. You got the product, bring it. Right?
Raging?
Raging self-confidence. It really...
Gotcha.
Too many people out there going, oh, I don't know. I mean, it's good to have enough self-doubt to keep improving your game. Don't be like,
I lost a subscriber. Damn it, back down to the 2,000.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
I mean, you don't want to be I'm number one.
Alistair's going to pick up about 10 tonight on VR chat. It'll be fine.
What is this VR chat anyway?
A totally untapped market of fans that get to enjoy my music.
Too many new media things.
Mm-hmm.
Non-sequitur.
Non-sequitur. I'm not going to stop.
He's not going to stop, Morticia.
No.
Oh, I know he's not. I know he's not. That drive is right there in that boy. Can't deny it.
Got to like a bit of ambition.
Oh, you have to love a bit of ambition.
All right, then I elevated to love. Happy
now?
now?
That keeps it going.
I embrace my hunger.
Yeah, the VR is an untapped market. And
What's
it took
the
me a
app?
while
Is there
to
an app for that?
understand it, but
Yeah, even last night I had to. No, you can do this, and now we're changed a few things to make it better.
Well,
there's
that's got a
always drive.
microphone.
And also, congratulations, Alice. You have become a mod.
Hey.
We're going to turn you blue.
Woo-woo.
The hell that great rep.
A channel YouTube didn't accidentally take out.
Yay!
Yeah.
She can now be seen in all chats again.
Which
Oh,
means
she
my
can
people
see-
will come back to me. We can
Oh, she
grow
can-
our universes together.
Everybody was
She-
wondering where you were. I don't know why. I think the same AI did something that also did something to Discord at the same time.
I see her comments in the regular chat over there on YouTube with no problem.
Yep, I can too now, and I haven't seen them in weeks.
Okay.
I just had to redo it, and I guess I had 2 numbers on the end of the name, and all of a sudden, poof, she's back.
Yeah.
Who's typing?
Me.
All right.
I'll stop soon.
Shopping list? Inquisitor list?
He's got a loud keyboard.
Yeah, I have,
You have a
so
loud
many questions
keyboard.
about-
I have heavy fingers. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, with that keyboard noise, are you trying to make Harlem Globetrotter jealous? Oh, look at me, I've got a keyboard. I could write a script for Jim.
At least you guys don't hear my one finger typing. My click.
Oh,
click.
sometimes one finger's all you need.
You hunt and peck. Oh dear heaven.
Yeah,
Yes.
she never knew how to use a computer until 3 months ago, and I'm still teaching. I'm starting to figure out how to get around YouTube in the chat.
Hell, you don't need to be hunting and pecking. We'll have to figure that out for you.
She's getting better. I will say, I'm actually amazed. She was so technology illiterate.
I've embraced it. I will quit fighting. I promise.
It's not easy being on YouTube.
No.
Especially walking into this world.
Wow. Trial by fire.
Suzanne says, about time, Alice.
I can say we could not have walked into a better community. Hands down.
Hear that, John Campier?
And how much Tony has really taught us since we first stepped in.
You have a lot to learn. You're not done.
No, I don't claim to be. That's why I got to talk to you backstage and figure out the audio, because there's
The trick is, my friend, is you have to improve in waves. That's what I did, and over the course, like I'm actually going back and deleting old shows as I upload.
I just deleted another 2 just now.
I go back and I listen to my old stuff and I go, look at this. Somehow more authentic but less entertaining motherfucker, and I go, I can't have this shit on my channel.
Exactly. More entertaining, less authentic. That's how we want you, Tony. Hang on. No, that's right.
And Suzanne says he doesn't like that nickname, Infinity.
Who doesn't?
He doesn't like that what?
What nickname?
He doesn't like that nickname, Infinity. Yeah.
What? Oh, well, that's the first time you've said that. What?
You gotta
Harlem
go. He doesn't
Globetrotter.
like you. Wait, who? I don't like you either.
Well, too fucking bad. It's not rude.
You gotta pull Luke to the side and go, I don't like you either.
All right, then I'll change it to "Where's my script boy?" Do you like that better? How about George R. Harlem? Do you like that one? Is that better?
That's oh Lord.
Oh my.
At least my boy doesn't have a common name.
True, that's why I like it.
Oh, yeah, me too. I have no problem with that name.
I like that name. I've been to the original Harlem in the Netherlands. They spell it with 2 A's. Harlem. And they go, Harlem.
Well, now you sound Jewish.
Thank you. Oy vey. Hang on, does that mean all Dutch people are Jews? Because they go, Van.
They just like to put that hawk in it, don't they?
Well, is it like
Are you not familiar with the Dutch tendency to pronounce G or H or GH? It's Van.
No, I just love the shoes because they're great for work.
There you go.
What shoe? What?
And they have
Non-sequitur.
And Suzanne says a nephew named Harley, a niece named Harley.
Hurley. Liz Hurley.
Harley.
Hurley,
Too many
Harley,
H's
and
for me.
Harlem.
Yep, the Globetrotters. You got it.
There you go. But apparently that's offensive. Can't win, can you?
Yeah.
And Cap, is it tea time or coffee time?
Coffee.
Yeah.
I like coffee. I like tea.
I need it when it's Tony and Scotty. But now, Scotty, get back here. I've got coffee on.
Yeah.
Tony, Scotty, coffee. It's the ultimate cocktail. Emphasis on cock. That fucking music. I'm getting used to it.
It's just a nice
Scotty!
choir. I mean, could be worse.
I'm just used to no music. That's what it is. My brain's having to adjust.
The bridge noises of my starship is also intermingling with the bridge noises of his starship.
Ooh, the intermingling of the noises.
Oh, behave. Should we shag now or later?
Yeah, I think the idea of a starship basically crewed exclusively by women. I like it. There's a TV series in there.
Yes, there is. Yes.
The USS Sapphic.
Script Boy works. LL. Script Boy.
Brilliant. Script Boy it is.
The Enterprise bridge music definitely adds to the tension. I can't say that.
Well, you don't want to hear my
Suzanne
bridge.
gets it. It's a Dutch thing.
Yeah.
Bridge is a little bit more aggressive. Not as scientifically refined.
And Suzanne says, I'm Jewish and I don't honk while I speak.
She doesn't. I'm telling you, it's a Dutch thing. Tell that to Morticia.
Yeah. All right, well, we hit the 2-hour mark here, and that's all the time I got. Everybody can hang around, and we'll go in the background, and y'all can hammer out a lot more stuff back there.
Scotty.
So,
It's getting good too.
Like to thank Alice for coming up, Captain Affinity for coming up.
Thank you.
Yay.
Crazy Horse.
There he is.
LDG. Matt Arnold. Tony.
You gonna hang backstage for a while there, Scott?
I don't know, man.
And Nemesis.
We'll find out.
Come on, couple of minutes.
Sure.
We can all take our masks off and be real.
I'm
I'm not
real.
camming up ever. You know that.
Well,
I didn't mean.
but
I
no
didn't
one
say
wants
cam.
you to. I don't want to see your
masks, Tony. Emotional masks.
You are my tribe, Alice says. There you go. Also, want to thank Scotty R37 for coming up.
Thank you for inviting me.
Apology accepted. Thank you for coming in, and
Captain
we'll send you more links in the future.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So everybody have a great night. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless everybody. Take care.
La 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 la.
We'll see you Wednesday. It'll be the last day for Boone Claus. So come and check that out. And Suzanne says, really, Alice, at around the globe are rated, I'm told. Okay. Yeah, I guess I screwed that up. Not everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commodore Productions.